amid all this, we have with us the Ambassador of Sudan to India, His Excellency Abdalla Omer Bahsir Al Hussein. His Excellency, thank you for joining Times Now. So first question first, as an ambassador, as a representative of Sudan, how do you assess the situation back home?
And thank you, Time Now. Actually, this conflict started on April 15 when the rebels attacked the residence of the President of Sovereign Council, General Abdel Fattah Burhan. And that attack happened the same day as a meeting scheduled between President al-Burhan and the commander of the rebels. And the rebels targeted three main areas, that is the Republican Palace, Khartoum International Airport, and state TV and radio station. Accordingly, our armed forces responded to fulfill its commitment in maintaining peace and security in the country. Unfortunately, that conflict or those clashes are taking place in a densely urban areas in Khartoum, the capital of Sudan. So our armed forces adopted a combat strategy that is aimed at protecting the lives of the civilians and to minimize any losses in lives. According to that, also our president issued a decision to declare the rebels as a rebellious forces and start dealing with them accordingly. The situation now in Sudan, that it is very obvious that our armed forces are making a big process in combating this attack of the rebels. And I think the problem again is that the rebels are taking civilians as human shields. They are attacking hospitals, schools, and diplomatic missions. But I think in a matter of few days, our armed forces will regain control on the ground, and the evacuation process will accelerate. Last few days, we had a ceasefire, which was violated oftenly by the rebels. But during that this ceasefire, many countries, European and other countries, were managed to evacuate their diplomatic staff, and now they are starting in evacuating their nationals as well.
Ambassador, the fighting is on. There was a 72-hour truce that was decided upon, but there are allegations from both the sides. While the Sudanese army is saying that the rebels violated the same, RSF has the similar kind of allegation. But what I'm trying to ask, how difficult it becomes to evacuate from Khartoum to Port Sudan. It is a 1,000-kilometer long road journey.
Yes.
And what is army doing to assist Indians, if I may ask specifically about India, Indians to reach Port Sudan?
Actually, we have been in a constant contact with Minister of External Affairs in Delhi to help evacuate their citizens from Sudan back to home. And our competent authorities have been cooperating by providing permits for ships, for aircrafts to land and dock in Khartoum or Port Sudan on the Red Sea. And we have been also providing protection to the civilians, to the Indian civilians on their way from Khartoum to Port Sudan, providing them with contact details, contact persons on the road. It is a long way, as you mentioned,